Here I am taking just a simple example where I want to mix both instance control flow and the static control flow, both I want to mix. Here see, sir, I am taking class test. I am taking class test. Okay, observe. Here curly brace open. Sir, if I can take curly brace open, what is this block? Instance block. System.out.println. Okay, first instance block. First instance block. Now I am taking static block. System.out.println. First static block. First static block. Next I am taking test. System.out.println. Constructor. SOP of constructor. Okay. Now public static void main method. Public static void main method. String array args. String array args. Here I am taking test T1 is equal to new test and system.out.println test T1 is equal to new test SOP of main. Sir, main I am taking. Next test T2 is equal to new test. Test T2 is equal to new test. Okay, curly brace close. Curly brace close. Okay, like I'm taking. Next one after this, sir, I'm taking static block. System.out.println. Second static block. Second static block. Next curly brace open. What is this one? Instance block. System.out.println. Second instance block. End of this and then end of this one. That's all. Have you observed? Instance block, static block, constructor, everything I took. I mixed almost static and instance control flow both simultaneously. Can you tell if I run this code, what is the output by default we are going to get? Now, first static block, second static block, and then, now first instance block, second instance block, constructor, main. Here make sure first step identification of static members. Okay, I am not giving numbering because not good for every example giving the numbering. You know, give the numbering in your mind. Identification of static members. Execution of static variable assignments under static blocks from top to bottom. That's why execution of static variable assignments under static blocks. How many static blocks are there? Here one block, here one block. That's why what is the output? First static block, second static block. First static block, second static block is nothing but like execution of static variable assignments on the static blocks from top to bottom. Execution of main method. I want to execute main. But within the main, I am creating an object. Whenever we are creating an object, test T1 is equal to new test. Whenever we are creating an object, identification of instance members from top to bottom. Execution of instance variable assignments on instance blocks from top to bottom. So instance blocks, here one block is there, here second block is there. That's why first instance block, second instance block. Execution of instance variable assignments on instance blocks from top to bottom. Next execution of constructor. Already constructor is there, that's why constructor, like are getting constructor. Next, so object got created. SOP of main. Now have you observed? Main by default will be there. Main we got. After main, once again I am creating an object. Whenever we are creating an object, once again identification of instance members from parent, top to bottom. Execution of instance variable assignments on instance blocks. Now, what is the code? First instance block, second instance block, and then constructor. That's why constructor, like this is the output by default we are going to get. Are you getting? If instance block and static block and instance control flow, static control flow, both if you are going to consider, then how the things will be there is nothing but like. But here compulsory some observation must be required. Sir, static control flow is a one-time activity. Static control flow is one-time activity. But instance control flow, sir, have you observed? For the first object, this one. For the second object, this one. Sir, instance control flow is not one-time activity. For every object, instance control flow by default will be there. Are you getting that? Okay, this. So make sure you people should have clarity. Okay, take this example. Class test, curly brace open, first instance block, like I am taking all simultaneously. Tester T1 SOP of constructor. Tester T1 is equal to new tester. Tester T2 is equal to new tester. Like static block, completed, I hope. So even the output also better to take. First static block, second static block, first instance block, second instance block constructor, and then main, and then first instance block, second instance block, followed by constructor like. So in which order the things will be executed, you have to decide. Completed, right? So make sure you people should have clear clarity, right? Okay. Now the next terminology, let me go for one more example. Have we took the output, right? Okay. Let me go for one more example. Here see, sir, this example just let me cross check. I hope initialization dot java. I have some code is there. Initialization dot java. Here let me write on the board so that it will become easy for you to understand. Can you please tell what is the code? Can you please spell out? Public class initialization, public class initialization, what is the thing? Private static, private static, okay, string m1 method is there. Private static string m1 is there. Of string message, private static string m1 of message, okay, we have. Next system.out.println of message, SOP of message like I am taking, and then what we have to do? Return message. Sir, if I call this method, if m1 method I am calling by passing some string as the argument, just I am printing that and return the same string, okay, is a static method, right? What is the next one? Public initialization, public initialization public initialization constructor. Have you observed constructor? M is equal to there is one m is equal to m1 of 1, like I'm taking 1, I'm passing constructor, right? And then instance block, and then instance block m is equal to m1 of 2 I have, m is equal to m1 of 2, and then string m is equal to, and instance variable I'm declaring here m1 of 3 I'm taking, m1 of 3. Sir, public static void main method string array args, public static void main string array args, object o is equal to new initialization. Sir, I'm creating an object o is equal to new initialization, right? A simple example, you have to tell what is the output by default we are going to get. And simple, if I'm executing this code, what is the first step? Identification of static members from top to bottom. How many static members are there? Only 2. Do you know this is first static member? Main method is nothing but second static member. Identification of static members. What is the second one? Execution of static variable assignments and static blocks from top to bottom. No such type of thing. And then execute main method. But at the part of that, I'm creating an object. Whenever we are creating an object, identification of instance members from parent to child or from top to bottom. Identification of instance members from top to bottom. How many instance members are there? Here one instance member, here one instance member, here another instance member, next here another instance variable. That's all. So total how many members are there? 3 instance members are there. Next, execution of instance variable assignments and instance blocks from top to bottom. Now m is instance variable, JVM assign default value null because it is a string type null. Execution of instance variable assignments and instance blocks from top to bottom. Now instance block will execute first because it came first. M is equal to m1 of 2. Sir, I am calling m1 method by passing 2 as the argument. If I call m1 by passing 2 as the argument, now it will print SOP of MSG. So which argument we are passing? 2. That's why in the output 2 will be printed. In the output 2 will be printed because this is 2 SOP of MSG. Return 2. Now that 2 I am trying to assign to m. That's why null will be replaced with what? 2. Now the value of m is 2, string 2 anyway, right? Instance block completed. Now instance variable assignment also. Have you observed instance variable assignment? M is equal to m1 of 3. Once again m1 of 3. Now which thing will be printed? 3 will be printed and the return same 3 assigned to m. Is nothing but already 2 is there, replaced with the 3. Are completed. Execution of instance variable assignments and instance blocks from top to bottom. What is the last step? Execution of constructor. M is equal to m1 of 1. Once again this method call, it will return 1 and it will print 1. So do you know in which order the things will be executed? To decide, maybe a chance to ask. So if I run this code, what is the output by default we are going to get? 2, 3, 1. Are you getting? First instance block, instance variable assignment, and then constructor, right? Just to know the order, maybe a chance to ask this type of question. So what is the answer we are going to get? 2, 3, 1. Let me cross check whether am I going to get the same or not. Can you please cross check? Public class initialization, private static m1 method same, and this one is the constructor, okay? Instance block and the instance variable assignment, and then what is nothing but like main method. Now observe this Java C initialization, dot Java. The code compiles fine. Java initialization. What is the output by default we are going to get? Have you observed? 2, 3, 1. Correct or not? So the same answer 2, 3, 1. In which order the things will be executed, you have to decide. Okay, take this example and output also. For the output we are going to get a 2, 3, 1. Take clearly. Private static string m1, m is equal to m1 of 1, m is equal to m1 of 2, like so. Take, so the output by default we are going to get a 2, 3, 1, like. Instance control flow, static control flow. If I mix both simultaneously, can I complete it, right? Completed, right? That's all. 2, 3, 1, like we are going to get. Next, one more example I will take, so that you will get a bit clarity. Here, see. So, have we took this example, right? We took this example, same example only, just one snap. And then here, see, one more example I am going to take. So, initialization 2.java, same, more or less the same example. Here, see, public class initialization 2, okay, same constructor, same m1 method, static method, m1 method, and this one is nothing but static variable, static string m is equal to m1 of 1. And what is this one? Instance block. Even don't feel static is there under than this one. This is static related to static variable, and this one instance block. And then what is this one? Static block. And then main method. Within the main method I am creating an object. Okay, let me write this one on the board so that my explanation will become easy for you. Okay, 1 minute. Here same matter of 1 minute. Example is the same. Now observe this. Sir, can you please guide what is the code? Public class initialization 2. Next private, sir, one static method. String is the return type. M1 method of, it is expecting string msg. Okay, msg, what we have to do? System.out.println msg, and then return same message msg, like this. And then I am taking one static variable, static string m is equal to, sir, static string m is equal to what? M1 of 1, like I am taking. Static string m is equal to m1 of 1. And then instance block. Can I spell out? M is equal to m1 of 2 I am taking. And then static block. M is equal to m1 of 3. Are you getting? And then public static void main string array args. Public static void main string array args. Now I have to take object O is equal to, obj is equal to new initialization 2, like I am taking, right? That's all, simple code. Can you tell what is the first step? You know what is the first step, Anna? Identification of static members from top to bottom. Sir, may M1 method is one static method, one static variable, M is equal to null its value. M is equal to null and one static block, and then main method is that. Oh, four static members are there. Identification of static members from top to bottom. Second one, execution of static variable assignments and static block. Now static variable assignment, M is equal to M1 of 1. If I am calling M1 of 1, it print 1 and return. So that's why what is the output by default we are going to get first 1 under return 1, M value will become 1. Okay, because of this line. Execution of static variable assignment under static block. Now M is equal to M1 of 3. Sir, M1 of 3 mean 3 will be printed. This one will be replaced with 3. Okay. And then M is equal to M1 of 3. Okay, this is. Next, after static. Now main method we have to. Whenever within the main I am creating an object. If I am creating an object, instance control flow. Identification of instance members. Only one instance member, instance block. Execution of instance variable assignments and instance blocks. M is equal to M1 of 2. That's why M value will become 2 and 2 will be printed. And then execution of constructor. Of course, the default constructor will be executed. It won't do anything. That's why what is the output by default we are going to get? Can I spell out what is that output? 1, 3, 2. Just to demonstrate in which order the things are going to be executed is nothing but you people should have clarity. Are you able to understand? Okay, just observe this one. Sir, listen. Initialization 2. This example I want to execute. Public class initialization 2. This example I have to execute right now. Observe Java C initialization 2.java. Yes, sir. Java initialization 2. Java initialization 2. What is the answer we are getting? 1, 3, 2. I hope you people can aware 1, 3, 2 itself is the answer. Right? Take this example. And take the output 1, 3, 2. Instance control flow, static control flow. What is the order? Okay, it's a clear for you people. Instance control flow, static control flow. The order you people should have clear clarity. Completed, right? Private static string M1 of string message. I hope completed, right? Okay, that's all. This is what you people should aware. Okay, 1 3 2 like. Next, there is one very important example or very important terminology I want to take. Okay, what's my important conclusion is observe. Sir, I'm taking simple example. Sir, class test. Now legend this example well. We know, but internal reason you can able to get. Int x is equal to 10. Int x is equal to 10. Public static void main method. Public static void main. String array args. Public static void main. String array args. Sir, system.out.println of x. Can you please print x value? What is the answer? Don't think too much. What is the answer we are going to get? Oi. What is the answer we are going to get? SOP of x. So, if I can execute like, compiler will give left and right. Because we covered several times at this point. Why you are thinking, I don't know. So, from static area, we can't access instance members. From static area, we can't access instance members directly. What is the reason? Now you will get. Sir, what is the first step? Identification of static members. Sir, only one static member like this. Second step, execution of static variable assignments and static blocks. Not there. Execution of main method. Within the main SOP of x. At the time of executing this line, my JVM may not identify this x. Are you getting? But when this x will be identified? Whenever we are creating object. That's why, sir, we didn't create an object. That's why JVM may not identify. Immediately compile time error we are going to get saying non-static variable x cannot be non-static variable x cannot be referenced from a static context. Non-static variable x cannot be referenced from a static context. Are you getting that? Like compile time error by default we are going to get. Now the terminology is very clear for you people, right? Okay. So sir, why this one? Why from static area instance members why you can't access? Because while executing static area, JVM may not identify instance members. When the instance member will be identified? Whenever we are creating object. Now, suppose I am taking like this. Sir, can you tell, is it valid or not? Sir, T is equal to new test. Test T is equal to new test. System.out.println T.x. Is it valid or not? This one perfectly valid. Because whenever we create an object, automatically JVM identified x. That's why T.x means 10 by default we are going to get. I hope are you able to understand what is the internal reason for that is nothing but like okay at this point. Yeah, from note keep star for this. Note from static area we can't access instance members. From static area we can't access instance members. From static area we can't access instance members. We can't access instance members because while executing 1 minute, can you repeat once again? From static area we can't access instance members directly. Because while executing static area, JVM may not identify. While executing static area, JVM may not identify instance members. JVM may not identify instance members like okay, take this example. Class test int x is equal to 10. Public static void main string array args, public static void main string array args, SOP of x, non-static variable x cannot be referenced from a static context. Non-static variable x cannot be referenced from a static context. Cannot be referenced from a static context, like. But whenever we are creating an object, no problem at all, itself is valid. Completed, right? Okay, so now the terminology is clear. Okay, this is next very important question for the interview room, and a very important bit for the interview room, maybe a chance to ask. Okay, in how many ways we can create an object in Java? In how many ways we can create an object in Java? Or in how many ways we can get an object in Java, which is the more meaningful than creation? In how many ways we can get an object in Java? Yes, how many standard ways are there? There are 4 or 5 or 6, like there are some standard ways. Compulsory you people should have clear clarity. Better to keep star for this. Very important for the interview room. In how many ways? In how many ways? In how many ways we can create an object in Java? In how many ways we can create an object in Java? In how many ways we can create an object in Java? In how many ways we can create an object in Java? In Java. Or in how many ways? Or in how many ways? Or in how many ways we can get object in Java? In how many ways we can get object in Java? In how many ways we can get object in Java? In Java. In how many ways we can get object in Java? Okay, make sure. Sir, in how many ways we can create object in Java? Or in how many ways we can get object in Java? Simple. There are standard ways we have to discuss, not for a specific way. Is nothing but I don't want. For standard ways. First way, by using new operator. Our known, well-known thing is, what is the first approach? By using new operator. Sir, by using new operator. Do you know? Tester T is equal to new tester. Tester T is equal to new tester by using new operator. Second one, tester T is equal to new tester, like by using new instance method. By using new instance method, some people may use this way, reflection API also. By using reflection API, new instance method. How you can create an object by using new instance method? Here see this one. I have here. Let me complete line first, and then I will explain. Test T is equal to test of class dot for name. Test T is equal to test of class dot for name of here I am taking test dot new instance I am taking dot new instance. Simple. Class dot for name, load the test class and create class object. And the class object I am calling new instance method, because new instance method present in class. Okay, and the class object I am calling new instance method. New instance method return type is object. That's why I am performing typecasting. Are you getting that? Okay, this way by using new instance method, how you can create an object. In the operators concept I covered this point. Difference between new and new instance, like we covered.